Welcome back to the farm. So one of the biggest projects on our list that we need to complete is fixing this shop up. I think I finally have an electrician scheduled to come out here and start in a couple of weeks. So I've got to start doing a few things to prepare for that. I'm also hoping to accomplish this weekend a pretty major roof repair that needs to be done. Right where the cedar tree is hanging over, there's a big hole in the roof and it's starting to leak pretty bad in the shop upstairs. The roof overall is in pretty bad shape. Really, the entire thing needs to be replaced. But for now, that really bad leak, I need to get it cut out. And I've already got a sheet of plywood, so I need to get that up there and get it replaced. Before I get up there and make that repair, I need to remove these cedar branches that are hanging over the corner of the roof. I want to try to keep the mess off the roof, but I also need to get better access to get the extension ladder up there. And while I'm up there, these gutters have been neglected for years. I'm pretty sure they've got their whole own ecosystem inside of them, so I need to get those cleaned out on both sides. And in fact, on this side, actually one whole corner of the gutter is broken off and it drips down in front of the shop and it floods right there. So I need to get this into the gutter fixed and keep it from leaking, get all these weeds and everything that are growing out of this. I'll go ahead and show you the bad spot in this roof here from the inside. I don't have any lights in here yet, so it might be hard to see. That's it right there. If you can see it all, I think it might be too dark. Anyways, I'm gonna get the ladder set up, start getting those cedar branches out of the way. Guess we can go see what the kids are doing in the meantime. Ran out of kindling, didn't we? Yeah. You love that thing? Is that about the best way to get kindling split?
Yeah, the axe works, but it's kind of dual. So.
This works a lot better, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you for doing that.
Uh-huh.
What are you working on? Hey, it looks pretty good. Are you gonna cook anything today?
Trying.
Yeah, what are you gonna cook? We'll make some tea. Cool. Looks good, guys. Are you gonna have tea with her? Nah. What are you gonna do? Make some fries or cook anything at all?
The fries don't at all.
You look sleepy. You must wake up. Cool. So I got all the branches out of my way because that repair is right on the front corner of the roof here. Jackson's piling it up for me on this side. I did not get my big chainsaw out to cut those. It would have been a little too much for as small as they were. I love this Milwaukee hacksaw and I've got a pruning blade on the end. So that was more than enough to take down all these branches here and get this tree cleaned up. So I think next I'm gonna move that ladder and start cleaning the gutter and just see exactly how far up I need to get on that roof to cut it out and make that repair. Okay. I need to get the big ladder.
Okay.
This definitely won't reach up there. After this, Jackson and I are going to take the Christmas lights down.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's where the leak is. And it's looking like somebody patched it already once because I think the rest of the roof is brown shingles and these are gray. But you can see where it's kind of sunk in right here. So I'll be honest, I'm a pretty big guy. I weigh about 265 pounds and I was a little nervous about this roof even holding me, but it feels pretty good now that I'm up here. I did try to clean the gutters out.
Hey.
So they're actually so clogged that the water is not draining out at all. And all of the gutters are completely frozen
Look.
It's frozen solid with water. So I need to wait until it warms up a little bit, they thaw out, and then I can start cleaning them. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get these shingles pulled up and see what we're dealing with. Well, this hole's worse than I thought. So it's a good thing I'm up here getting it fixed.
Hi.
Hey.
Look, I found a big piece of mica.
Cool. All right, here we go. Okay, so there it is, a little bit more exposed. Now that I've got this much tore out, I think I need to go further up here and further down below to really open this up and get that replaced. And I think I need to cut out some of this flashing and go all the way to the edge because it's rotted under the edge of it too. So I'm gonna get more of that tore up and then get it cleaned up. And tomorrow my dad's gonna come over and help me get this sheet of plywood up here and get this fixed. I think it's 4 or 5 days until there's any more rain coming. So I've got a little bit of time to get this done and get that sheet of plywood covered with some new shingles once that's up. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up more. Okay, there it is. I'm guessing this whole piece that I took out was probably from the repair that was made. So it's maybe 4 by 6 feet. We've got it all cleaned up. Let's get it fixed.
And it's cold.
It's cold. All right, it's the next morning. Dad is going to be here any minute. Jackson and I have just cut out the new piece to fix this roof. We're getting ready to finally make this repair. Huh?
I totally forgot what we were just looking for.
Well, I didn't tell you what we're looking for. I'm looking for a tube of stuff that's called Lexel. It's a clear sealant.
Sounds like some kind of soap or something.
Well, let's see. I don't see it anywhere. Not there. I know I have some somewhere.
You know you have it, but you don't know where you
No, not in there. What's this down here?
I found a tube of stuff.
No, that's not it. Alright, I don't see it down here. So basically, Jackson, I want to find some sort of caulking or sealant. Okay, so I was looking for a tube of stuff called Lexel that I like to use. It's just kind of an all-purpose sealant. I've used it a lot in plumbing work before. But when we get that plywood up, I just wanted to give it that extra seal where everything's buttered up to one another. And I can't find it. I've got an old can of Flex Seal. Maybe I can spray that around there just to be sure that we're not going to end up with more water finding its way through.
Ooh,
Okay, I think we're good. We may take another minute to look for that stuff, but if we don't find it, it's not the end of the world. Found it. Just kidding. So yeah, this is an elastic sealant that I like to use for everything. It's awesome. Instantly waterproof. Get that out of the way. So I'll run a little bead of this along the plywood where it's buttered up to one another just to help seal it real good. What are you doing?
I want to.
Okay, Dad's here. We're gonna climb up. Hopefully get all the tools and materials we need in one trip and get this repair going. sure we seal it and then seal it and then seal it again.
First course, no, they don't have a pre-split thing for you, and that's fine. So just pick a spot. Maybe do it right in the middle. Turn it over. Wait, we gotta cut. Turn it over. Pick a spot like right in the middle, and take that knife and score a line, and then just.
On this side.
It doesn't matter. If you want to do on that side, just slide that over a little bit. There you go. Okay. Just like maybe twice. Push pretty firm. Do twice. Okay, now take this. Snap off. Okay? There you go. Now you can start it, and we'll get.
It looks like this roof is growing.
And we're going to save this. This is going to go up 2 courses from now. We're going to reuse that other piece. How's that look to you? Does it look right?
Okay, that repair is complete. It is by no means anything that we would consider a professional repair. If anything, it's like a long-term temporary patch until hopefully next year I can actually lay some metal roofing down and put a complete new roof on this shop. But this was just all scrap pieces that my dad had laying at his house from his house when it got built. We didn't even have actual underlayment. That was just the wrap for a house. Although it kind of serves the same purpose, just that waterproof barrier. But this is gonna work. Because if you can tell in the shot, if the camera can pick it up good enough, this whole roof is in pretty bad shape. I have actually no idea how old it even is. But if I can get by for a year and put this project off, and next year put a whole new roof on it, it's going to be great. It's going to work for now.